Are you looking forward to Halo Infinite?
Yeah. Depends what they're gonna do with it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
Because I mean,
I'm gonna
Halo
keep
5 wasn't anything good, was it?
Halo 5 was actually no Halo Reach I played a little bit, but that was like years and years and years ago.
Yeah.
I just don't
I
see
played
it.
Halo. I've played all the Halos except 5. But I've seen people play it, and the storyline is just so stupid.
Oh,
Why change Spartan?
I'm
Halo
talking
is Master
multiplayer.
Chief. You know what I mean? Nah, last time I played multiplayer was probably Halo 3 in like 2006.
Wow.
Yeah, I usually just play for the story. It's either that or like Forge and all that sort of stuff. You know, map making. I
Oh,
used to play that.
I don't know what that is.
Mm. You get to build your own map. I used to just mess around with that.
Oh.
And then you
Oh.
added that. Is it Firefight? Where it's like waves and waves of Covenant. I used to play that a lot as well.
Was that in Halo Reach?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think it's Halo Reach that first introduced Firefight. Was it? Yeah.
I
But
don't
now
know,
you got
man.
me thinking. No, ODST was the first one. Halo Reach had the best firefight though, because it had better maps. For Halo, ODST was terrible for their maps.
I hope they come up with a battle royale, because honestly, as someone who is looking forward to multiplayer, uh, and seeing the beta, like Doctor Disrespect, Tim the Tatman playing it, homie, it looks just like Halo Halo 5.
Yeah,
Nothing really stands out in that game. I was looking forward to it, but now I'm not. And the same with Back for Blood too.
yeah. Yeah, I loved some of the reviews, like for that game. Some of the reviews are like, okay, I can see where they're coming from, you know what I mean? But some of the reviews, it was actually, it made me laugh. Because you had people saying like, it just reminds me of Left 4 Dead. Oh, no shit. No shit. Because it's meant to be Left 4 Dead, you moron. It's
Yeah.
the same people who made Left 4 Dead. They can't use the name because Valve owns the name. So they had to change it. But some of them were actually, I was like, yeah, I can see where he's coming from. Couldn't understand where he's coming from. Some of them were just like, no shit.
Well, did you play Left 4 Dead 2? Or any
Yeah,
Left 4 Dead? What
played
what
and
was like
completed
the
both of them.
okay, show off. What what was like the main setting for map wise? Was it like in a back alley? Like a lot of them or I never played them.
Some of them were. The first, because there were chapters, I think there was 4 chapters, but they had like, or 4, main maps, but they had like 5 chapters each. So you would get from one area to another, and then it would load the other map. And you go from that area to another until you got to the point where you could escape. That's how the game was played out.
Right.
And then you'd have like normal zombies. They were nothing special. But then you had
Yeah,
the special zombies. They were the ones that you really had to look out for.
cuz I saw Tim the Tatman play the beta or whatever it was. And dude, I didn't even jump into Left 4 Dead. I played like maybe 5 minutes on Steam,
Yeah.
and it's just I didn't like it. I didn't like the feel of it. But
See, I think the biggest problem with Left 4 Dead, because I love them, because I used to play them all the time on Xbox,
yeah,
and then I bought them on Steam. But if you look at my Steam record, I have like an hour and a half in the first one, and nearly like 6 hours in the second one, because the second one to me is way better.
Yeah.
because that's when they added a ton of new guns and just things like that. Because they only had like 4 base weapons, which was
Right.
really quite stupid. A shotgun, an SMG, and an assault rifle. That's pretty much all you got. But on the second game, they had like different variants to each gun, and it made it a lot better.
Now, one game I can get behind is, I forgot the name of it. I can get behind it so much. What was it? Dead Rising. Dead Rising. That's
Yeah.
that. I played a little bit of the second one, and then I went heavy on the third one on Xbox. And then I saw
Yeah.
you played the fourth one. How was that one?
Gameplay wise and the way the game ran, it was good, really good.
Oh, no.
Because it was a really big step up in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because when it's like the second one, the first one there was no, you couldn't modify any of the weapons. So what you
Right.
got is what you got. That was it.
Yeah.
And they added the whole like workbench system and all that, and it was in the second one, it was cool. You know what I mean? You could make different weapons and all that. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And then in my opinion, the third one stepped it up because you didn't need a workbench. You could just make
Oh
it
yeah,
as
yeah,
you
yeah.
ran. You know
Yeah,
what I
I
mean?
love that aspect of it.
Yeah, and then the fourth one did the same thing. It had the, it was like a tool belt. You just worked from the tool belt,
Right.
and it was cool because where the fourth one's based is where the first one was based, and you play the same character. That's why I was like, wow, they're actually turning the series around, story-wise. You know what I mean? It's okay, I'm interested. But story-wise, it's dreadful. Why
Well, like,
they replaced the voice actor? They just totally fucked the entire series, in my opinion. You know what I
right.
mean?
Yeah.
Gameplay wise, amazing. Story wise, terrible.
I will say playing Dead Rising 3, just being able to run around and just like kill zombies and craft different weapons was fun, and that's what sold
Yeah.
me. I did dive quite a bit into the campaign, but
Yeah.
oof, there's just no originality to it. There's no like creativity or flow. It's just trying to get out, you know.
Yeah. No, I would say, a lot of people would say, oh, well, the first one was like in 2006, so it wasn't that good. So, yeah, but you got to realize that back then there wasn't very many zombie games.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was at a point where like the only zombie games you would get would be very, very bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And it was like you were looking at it from the perspective of someone who'd never seen a zombie before. Because if
yeah,
Frank West went in with a oh, it's going to be a good scoop, I might make millions of dollars, and then it was like boom, zombies, and now he's trapped. It was a good storyline, but to me, they just tried to change too much. You know,
yeah.
when it came
They
to
tried to
storyline,
remake it, but add more to it.
yeah, it was like you should have just kept it as the same character, more Frank West, like changed the gameplay because the gameplay is awesome. The way they changed it was a really good step up from each one. You know,
Yeah,
you can make guns. Oh, guess what? Now you can make them in your tool belt. Now you don't need a workbench. It's like cool, that's cool. But story wise, why did you change it that much? It didn't need to be changed that much.
When did the fourth one come out?
Um,
It was like 3 years ago, right?
yeah, wasn't it? Yeah, 2017 or 2016. I think it was 2016. It was a while ago. Like,
Ooh, a while ago. And like, I watch a lot of Doctor Disrespect, and you know how he thrashes games.
yeah,
But from a playability, like a playable standpoint and perspective of the way he's like trashing these games or critiquing these games, I can absolutely see it with what these companies are doing.
yeah,
Um, He said something about remasters. Like, does the industry have any more creativity? Like we're resorting to remasters now.
Yeah, I don't mind remasters depending on how they're done. I said that about, was it Red Faction Guerrilla, and the game had been out for what, 4 years, and they remastered it. 4 years. You couldn't have just made a different Red Faction game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But something like um, a game that I love, which is Universal Warlords. I mean, that game had been out for 20 years. It's like, that's understandable. You know what I mean? A remaster or reimagining or whatever. But when the game's been out for 2 years, it's like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Let the game actually grow old and then think about it. You know what I mean?
Like
It's like the Resident Evil remakes. It's like, yeah, because the game's been out for like nearly 30 years.
yeah,
That's understandable.
That's a whole. Oh wait, I
And they
just feel like there's too
completely
many.
Then they
Resident
completely
Evils.
changed the way the game actually worked. It actually felt like a different game because it was a different perspective. You know what I mean? But I just think I don't mind remasters depending on how old the game is. Like if the game's only like 4 years old, it's like
All right, so
it's
let's
not
say
even
Modern Warfare.
original Modern Warfare. Then obviously the new one. That's more of a reboot. So I didn't like it.
Well,
You know,
okay,
I didn't see
Modern
the point of
Warfare
it.
1, 2, 3.
What do you mean if they were to
Yeah,
remake it?
yeah.
Oh yeah. The remasters. Sorry, I'm thinking of the reboot. The remasters. I played a bit
Like,
of the first one, and it's like, yeah, it does look good. Like they have changed a lot, but I don't understand why you remade only them games. You
um,
know?
isn't remaster just like upgrading the graphics?
Yeah,
Ultimately,
yeah. I
like,
prefer remakes because that's like building the game up from the ground up, changing a lot of the stuff.
yeah,
I
man.
think remasters are kind of like, I mean, it's cool, I guess, but
Well, homie, that's just a money grab right there, if you think about
yeah.
it.
But no, it's like, okay, when did the first Call of Duty come out? Like 2000, like 1999? Why didn't you remaster that first? Because that would be a game that would actually be understandable because it's been out for so long. I don't understand why they just jumped right to Modern Warfare. It's like, okay,
Probably
wasn't
because that's
really
where they made all
needing.
the money.
Yeah, probably. I mean, that's why I'm pretty sure that's where everyone just started like, like clamping onto it. Like multiplayer and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
And then it went to obviously from that to like Battlefield, Black Ops, and all that sort of stuff. But I think
yeah.
that was like when people really started to pay attention to multiplayer. So I understand it, but it wasn't necessary, honestly.
I just feel like this whole gap between games needs to be longer.
Yeah,
I feel like
I mean,
a lot of companies are just pumping out like games left and right, and they're not putting time into it. Like, look at Cyberpunk. Wasn't that like a 10-year thing?
yeah.
And homie, that crashed and burned.
Well, that's why I said to you. Me and you were talking about Cyberpunk once. And that's
Oh,
what
it
I said to
was
you. It's like Alien Colonial Marines. I mean, that game was meant to come out in 2006. They delayed the crap out of it until 2013, and it came out so broken that no one liked it. It's like
like,
you guys, could have just taken your time with the game. We wouldn't have cared.
and I put dude, I tried my hardest to play Cyberpunk, man.
Yeah,
I pre-ordered it the whole 9 yards, expecting it to destroy GTA. Homie, my ass, like, what I went in thinking, I couldn't even bring anything out. I left everything that I thought was gonna, like, that it was gonna kill GTA. I came out silent. I didn't want nobody else to think that I thought that. there was just way too many glitches and bugs.
Yeah.
Like, I would ride the motorcycle and I wanted to change the radio station, and I would have to stop, wait for it to load up the actual menu that pops up for the radio, and then it would
Yeah.
lag at each time I switched the station. It was just not fluent. The storyline, I got somewhat far in the storyline. It was really good, but the mechanics and the way it played made it hard to
Yeah.
stay in that storyline.
That's what I was watching the video, and because obviously when the game first came out, everyone made memes on it, and they were hilarious. And someone was reacting to these memes, and I literally paused the video, laughed my ass off, and thought, "You must be an idiot," because this person said, "Oh, give it a year." It's like, well, we gave it 10 years, my guy. We gave it 10 years, and it's still really broken, you know?
Yeah.
So,
So is it what mod are you on?
you just give me 2 seconds, because I mean, I've just learned something that somebody, talking about you, should have told me. But it's cool, you know, it's cool.
Oh, what'd you learn? What was I?
That I had to download Crystal Isles because someone didn't bleed and tell me I had to do it. Some people might, honestly. I can't believe you didn't tell me to do that.
Homie, I completely. Oh goodness.
I got kicked and I was like, what the hell's going on? I was like, okay, well, I'll try again. I tried again, and then I got kicked again, and I actually looked at it and I thought, oh, I have to download the map. Wow. Oh, jeez, honestly, some people can't get this. You can't get the help nowadays, honestly.
Oh. Hey man, I want to let you know you have to install Crystal Isles before you can actually join the server.
Bro, it's just gonna take fucking forever.
How
Might as well
big
just
is
get
it?
started. It's 5 gigs. It won't take forever. It will take a bit. You might as well just get started.
I'm not getting
I'll
no.
join.
No, I'm not gonna get started. We're gonna sit here and talk about games. What's your favorite game?
What's your favorite game? You know what? Let's reverse that. What's your favorite?
All
game?
right. Honestly, a really underrated game I think that people should play more is Plague Tale Innocence.
Heard about that. Never played it though.
It is a beautiful game. Homie, I can't believe you didn't install Crystal Isles.
I can't believe you didn't tell me.
Homie.
You know what's funny? You know
It's
what's
not-
funny?
Okay.
Hey, like, you know what's funny?
Homie.
Like, being real. I sat there and I thought to myself, I was looking through the mods and I was like, does Crystal Isles come with something? Because I ain't seeing it on the mods list. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna guess that I don't have to do anything.
Homie, you want me to set up the server, pick out every mod, favorite every mod, and run the server, and you expect... Okay. And you're gonna critique my one mistake by not telling you to install Crystal Isles.
Yeah.
Clip it and ship it, boys.
100%.
Is there any information on that island? Too? I know we say this a lot and talk about it,
Yeah.
but like, where's
not
that?
really.
Man?
It keeps getting moved from, you know, developer to developer. Because Deep Silver are the people that own it. But it's now Downburster Studios. I'm pretty sure since 2012, when the game was originally meant to be worked on, it's went through about 4 different developers. So I
Yeah.
can't see this game being any good when it comes out. Could be a broken mess.
They might as well just cancel it, huh?
Dead Island 2 will reportedly be an Epic Games Store exclusive when it's actually released. This was meant to come out in 2013.
Oh, I saw it was already out, man.
So,
April
bruh.
16th, 2020. Get ready, chat.
Yeah, Deep Silver just keeps saying they're definitely still working on it. But
I lost all hope in it.
it's like, I'm there, but I don't want to see it, but I just... The amount of developers that have touched it now, it's like... It's going to be a mess. I hope not, but I think it is going to be.
Dying Light 2, man. That's going to be epic.
I hope they don't rush it.
What, Dying Light 2?
Yeah, I hope they don't rush it.
Homie.
Because if they rush that, it's gonna be terrible.
It was supposed to release on the 7th of December. Now it's held until next year.
Yeah, 7th December this year, and then it says the game was scheduled to be released on 4th of February 2020. So I'm guessing it's been delayed again.
I mean, homie, I'm fine with that. If they
If they're fixing stuff, I don't care how long it takes.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be a broken mess. You know? I just want it to be good.
I saw that they did you see the trailer on it?
I don't think so.
Oh, homie, pull that up, man.
Wait, did I watch the trailer? I watched a trailer. I don't know what one. The official trailer. Wait, what did that say to begin with there? Captured in-game. Even better have been captured in-game. I mean, it looks cool.
I love this scene, like the way the map.
So now you can like shove zombies off a roof while clinging onto them. That's not very nice for the zombie, is it? Oh, and the zombies actually react to the flares. That's cool. You went up to one of them with a thingy, and they like pulled back. That's cool. Yeah, the map does look cool. It looks like overrun by nature and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's cool. And you have a parachute. Ooh. Man, that's cool.
Oh, I think they said they were gonna take out guns too. I think I read that somewhere.
Yeah.
It does have a shotgun though, but other than that, no. Did I get kicked? Oh, I was idle for too long. Oh, okay. Are you excited for?
That's cool. There's like
You excited for?
rotten bodies in the street. That's cool.
I think there's like gonna be factions too.
Yeah. Seems like it.
I'm debating on, like, my cousin said he was gonna get a PC, so I might get it on PC.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like Dying Light is such a controller heavy, but I could always plug in the controller, you know.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing that for, a laugh. buying the first one on PC.
Oh, buying the
Just to
first
see,
one.
just to see how bad I'll be at it. Because guaranteed it'll be terrible. Probably fall off a roof every 20 minutes. Okay, that scene there, that torture scene was friggin' awful. The guy didn't even punch him. You guys need to fix that.
Are you
Unless
watching
that's
the
part
one
of
from
the story.
2019?
Yeah. Did they? Oh yeah. Can faction-based buildings and whatnot, it seems. Hmm.
How much is Dying Light on PC?
I mean, it looks awesome. Don't get me wrong. Graphics look amazing. And it seems like they have changed a lot, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I hope this story.
So it looks like it's going to be cool. Yeah, it does seem that there's different factions because they're all wearing different clothing to an extent.
Ooh, it's on sale for 15. I will not be buying it.
You're not going to buy the bruh. The
What?
disrespect.
Homie, I did an entire playthrough of that on YouTube. Plus the other 3 playthroughs I did.
Yeah.
I mean there's only so much you can play of that. It's a great game. Phenomenal game. What was I gonna say? What are the specs for Dying Light 2?
I'm not too sure. I don't know if they've revealed anything or not.
Oh, what'd you think of the following?
It's pretty cool.
I think I like that more than, or that map more.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't release anything. I mean, the question is, am I gonna get 60, 80, or 101?
No clue. What do you want to get?
Wait a minute. You can
Maybe
homie,
you can
what?
wall run now.
Okay.
It's
Well,
like
you
playing Titanfall now. Okay.
homie, I just saw that clip and I was just gonna bring it up. All right. Literally, I just saw that and I'm like, huh.
What? So we really need to stop doing that because it gets creepier every time. We go to make the same point.
I like the fact they added brass knuckles. So that's gonna be cool.
Yeah. I just saw a clip of a bow. Hopefully this bow actually functions like a bow. Because the other one isn't very good.
Homie, those explosive arrows on with the regular bow.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Doof doof doof. Wow, we're not gonna get into gameplay till about 2 hours in.
Yeah. It's at 26%, by the way.
All right. Are you a fan of Far Cry?
Yeah, I think it's okay.
You gonna be buying 6?
Probably.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, well. The guy's dead then, isn't he? I don't know, 5 was cool. I thought 5 was cool. It was different from the rest of them. 6, I'll probably just wait until, you know, it's out and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
See what happens.
The only Far Cry I really got into was Primal.
I like Primal. I like the third one. The fourth one was just the third one, but different.
Isn't it
So when
funny
they
how they can
released
just resell it?
Primal, it was like finally something different. You know what I mean? Jeez.
Yeah. I have such a hard time now, man, with my attention span and just the way I like to play games. Like Assassin's Creed, man, I can't do it. I can't do Assassin's Creed because now they make it open world and you know, so many side quests. Like, I feel like I have to complete the side quest before I can move on to the main mission.
Yeah,
It's just too much for me.
bro, I do that. I do that with every game.
What?
Play all the side quests.
I know, but like for like streaming, it's just like if I were to play Assassin's Creed Valhalla, homie, I'd take a week just doing all the side quests probably. That's why I like A Plague Tale: Innocence. It was like you start, tells a story, and then it has an ending. No side quests, nothing.
Yeah.
Did you see gameplay from that game?
Trailer
Look at the trailer.
for what?
A Plague Tale: Innocence.
I think I've seen footage of it. Yeah. Ah, no, stop going up to the page. There we go. Inform man, honestly. Yeah, I think I've seen footage of it a long time ago.
So good.
Yeah, it looked interesting. I was like, okay. I mean, it looks good. I just never got around to playing it. Apparently, they're releasing another one next year, by the way.
Yeah. I don't know if I hope it's the same. Actually, I don't know what like perspective they're gonna take on that one. I didn't
Yeah.
see too much of that news. Are you excited for Arc 2 featuring Vin Diesel?
Has that got a release date yet?
Next year?
Yeah, it just says, yeah, 22. Yeah. Hopefully it's a step up from the first one. That would be cool.
I know there's gonna. I don't know, man. I hope they keep it multiplayer as much as possible.
Yeah.
And there's an actual storyline.
I see. Yeah, it seems like there is. I'm just thinking, if it's early humans, it's going to be hilarious. So probably the easiest job Vin Diesel's ever had. Why? Because you just have to grunt and groan. Because early humans couldn't speak. Just make a lot of grunts and groans. You'll be fine.
Oh, I think it's also Xbox exclusive.
Yeah. Yeah,
can't
you
wait to
sent me
see.
the trailer. It looks okay.
Can't wait to see like what kind of dinos they add. I hope they update the. I mean, obviously they will scale it to 4K, but
Yeah,
make the dinos have a little more characteristics, not just scales and like have scales, but make it look good.
yeah. It says Ark 2 is Studio Wildcard's sequel to Ark Survival Evolved, the multiplayer survival sandbox with dinos, and according to a tweet by the developer, the overall gameplay idea of Ark isn't set to change in the sequel. It will still be a multiplayer game.
Yeah.
So they're still going to keep that premise, so that's good.
I wonder if Steam's gonna have it too.
Yeah, I kind of hope so, because then there won't be any mods.
Yeah, homie. I mean,
We want mods, bro. Okay, that's it.
I'm telling you right now, if Steam doesn't get a hold of it, I'm obviously gonna buy it, but I don't know how much play time I'll put into it, you know?
Yeah.
Because right now, Ark is only surviving off of mods.
Oh, pardon me. Jeez.
I think Xbox would do that though. I think Xbox has learned to work with Steam nicely.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just because it's exclusive, it doesn't mean anything. That just means it's only going to be released on that console. It'll probably be on Steam as well.
Yeah,
It's
screw
happened a few
PS,
times.
screw PlayStation. Get them out of here.